Only mode.
What's up, guys? Ricky Mateka here. What's going on? What's up? What's up? Hey, Becky. Nice to see you. This is another great training we're having. I only bring really like awesome rock stars. And you guys maybe remember Joel. Maybe some of you are actually part of his program. Put a one in the chat box that you guys can hear me, see the screen. You should see the crypto code, window of opportunity, which right now, I mean, what's going on with crypto is just amazing. So we got to keep it moving, make smart decisions, and learn from the best of the best. So we got Mike, we got John, we got Wendy, we got Dom, we got Felipe, we got Pops. Where you guys chiming in from? I'm over here in South Jersey. Weather's finally starting to get a little bit better. Hoping that it breaks. It's been kind of cold. But let's say we got Iowa in the house, Florida in the house. We got Nigeria in the house. That's what I love about webinars. I mean, we get people from all over the world. Norway's in the house, Ontario, UK, Ohio again. Awesome. Oh, that was Iowa. Okay, UK. What's up, Derek? Yeah, guys. So, I mean, everybody knows that crypto is where it's at. And right now, yeah, I understand that the markets are up and down. It's been like that since the beginning of the year. And either you understand how to trade it, or you either understand how to hold it. That's really the two important things. But my friend Joel Peterson over here, he's been in the trenches for a long time, and this will be the second time I've had him, on showing some of his strategies to my people, and his stuff is top notch. I've went through probably around 70% of his program. And it's amazing stuff. Like, he really knows the stuff. And the most important thing that he says, and I say too as well, is you just don't rush when it comes into crypto or any sort of investment. Because the more you rush and the more you FOMO into things, a lot more money you're going to lose. I mean, put a one in the chat box if you got a crypto experience. Put a two in the chat box if you don't have crypto experience and you really want to get started. I like to get an idea of, who's in the room right now. We got a lot of people still joining, so we're not going to start just yet, okay? So we're going to wait like another 5 minutes. A lot of people are still piling on. We want to make sure everybody catches this stuff. All right?
Yeah. Hey, Ricky, just wanted to test my mic as well. Welcome, everybody. We're going to start. Thanks for having me on here, Ricky. You got a great, awesome group here today. So.
No doubt, man. I mean, honestly, when you provide value and you bring, rock stars on, people want to come to the trainings. I like some people like, oh, well, Ricky, you have this opportunity. And I tell people, I'm like, well, if people weren't throwing opportunity down my throat, I would not be where I was. Because if I didn't catch the right opportunity at the right time, well, guess what? I would have been just doing the same thing, jumping along. So I learned my lesson, I learned my business lessons, and I just want to provide, good value to the community, as well as bring people that are real, like yourself. Like I said, this is the second time that I have Joel on, and he showed me a loophole strategy that pretty much knocked me off my chair, okay? Honestly, it was a couple of days ago, and he sent me this demo video, and I was on Messenger, and I looked at it, and I was like, wow. I'm like, this is some shit. And I hit him up and I said, Joe, is this a software? Like, is this like, you built this? He's like, yeah, we're working on it. It's a secret loophole strategy that we just, recently discovered, and we're just crushing with it. So, I mean, who's excited to on this, to learn that? I mean, put a 5 in the chat box if you're excited to learn this loophole strategy. It's amazing. And it's really, and it has nothing to do with bots either. Like, I know there's a lot of bots out there right now. You can buy bot after bot after bot, okay? And I still use BitsGap. I use it for more of a hodl strategy. I don't use it for an active, like, make money right now strategy. So I use it as a hodl strategy. But, like, that's what bots are, meant for. But, like, this right here allows you to be aggressive. It allows you to take your time. You don't have to spend a lot of money to make money. And he has a lot of results. So I'll let him get into that. I don't want to ruin that. But we got Steve, we got Wendy, we got Derek, we got Robert, we got Joanne. What's up, Joanne? We got Mark, we got Doreen. Awesome, guys. Awesome. So, Joel, just glad to have you today. I mean, if you want to get started, we'll just let people pile in. Whatever they see, they see. We probably will have, not probably, we will have a replay. Of course, Joel has a system that he, a system and a network full of successful students. It'll be your opportunity if you want to join his network. besides that, just pay attention and learn. Like I'm going to take a lot of notes too. I always constantly learn something from Joel. So Joel, nice to have you here. If you want to just introduce yourself and just let people know maybe your background a little bit and how you got started.
We will do that. Thank you so much, Ricky. Thank you for being here. Feel free to jump in anytime. And thank you, everyone, for connecting today. Appreciate you guys. Wow, what an amazing group here. A lot of people at different levels of experience. Excited to be here. Let's get started. Again, my name is Joel Peterson, and welcome to, this is the Crypto Code Window of Opportunity, 7 ways to make money with crypto, even if you're brand new, plus an 8th instant money loophole strategy that you can start today. Thank you. It really means a lot that you guys are here today. This is something kind of cool that we do. We've been doing this for over a year and a half now. Each week we hold a random drawing and give away $500 in Bitcoin to a few lucky people. Anyone want to win $500 in Bitcoin? Raise your hand. Okay, so at some point in the webinar, I'm going to give you guys a link, and we'll tell you how to go grab this, and you could win every single week. So all you need to do is attend this whole entire training today, listen and get and engage with it. And then I'm going to show you how you can get entered into our drawing. And we do the drawing every single week. So all you have to do is attend this webinar one time and you can be in that drawing every week. Years ago, someone gave me $5 in Bitcoin and that turned into $511 down the road. So you never know what could happen. So we just do that for fun. And again, thank you guys for being here. A quick disclaimer here. These are the things the FTC wants you to know about, guys. During this presentation, I'm going to share our mastermind members and my results using these strategies and techniques. This training is strictly for education purposes only, and their personal opinions. Please make sure to do your own research. Never take one person's opinion for financial guidance. There are multiple strategies, and not all strategies fit all people. Our videos and training are not financial advice. I may show some big numbers today and projections for future growth. There are no promises of income if you follow my advice or join our mastermind. Your success or failure is up to you. Kind of like what you said just a little while ago, Ricky. People that look at different opportunities and actually take action on them, those are the ones that are successful. And then, some of the things are going to work for you, some might not. But action takers are the money makers. And if you just apply yourself and get going and become serious about things, you can be successful at whatever you guys do.
Exactly.
So. Hey, quick question for you. Tell me why you're here. I know Ricky just asked this just a minute ago, but tell me the number one reason why you connected here today. Are you just curious about, all these different ways you can make money with crypto? Are you curious about the loophole strategy? Are you just, sick and tired of being sick and tired, looking for something better in your life? Are you just you like Ricky and just to trust him and what he brings to the table? Let me know in the questions. So we got a lot of people that are curious about the loophole strategy, just want to learn more. Trust Ricky too, learn something new. And that's one thing I really respect you, Ricky. Like, I've known you for many years now, and I just think every time I do a session with you and I get involved and I chat with the people that you work with, they're just amazing people. And I just appreciate you. You're real, you're honest at what you do, and it's like I love what you do, man. So thank you. Ricky always brings the best, says Justin. So thank you guys all for being here. I'm going to give you my personal cell number at the end of this training as well. And plus, we're going to have a questions button because we usually have a lot of people that have questions during this webinar. We want to make sure all your questions are answered. We are going to have a Q&A session at the end, though. So just to let you know. So a lot of the common questions that are asked, we're going to answer them at the end, and then we'll show you how to get additional questions answered. So what's your experience level? I just asked this. Are you a brand new beginner? Are you intermediate? Are you an old dog in the house? And several of you let us know that you're new, that you're intermediate. And we've got a few old dogs in the house as well. So we have something for everybody here today. My name is Joel Peterson. Again, I'm the creator of the Crypto Research Institute. We are full-time. We have full-time teams all over the world, in the Philippines, in India, here in the US. And our mission statement is to provide top quality education and research so that our clients and customers can make sound decisions as they navigate and profit from the new and emerging cryptocurrency and new digital assets world. And so we've been at this for quite some time now. And our mission is to help research and help educate and help people learn how to really do crypto. Yeah, because one of the things I find, Ricky, is that people, they just watch some YouTube videos or they see stuff on Twitter and they fall into the FOMO hype, which you mentioned just a little while ago.
That was me, dude. Okay.
Yep.
I did the same thing. I just followed the, Telegram groups, Discord groups, and YouTube, and I just FOMO in things.
Yep.
And then, bought at the top, you know, and didn't really see when I learned. And I gotta say thanks to you, because I learned a lot just by going through 70% of your course. Okay, and I'll tell you this much, bro. You changed my mindset to where it was more like there is an actual real strategy here. And if you really focus on the real strategy, that's where the real money's made. I know I haven't gave you the testimonial, but dude, I've made tons of money, you know, with your teaching. Okay.
Awesome. So what you're saying is learn from our mistakes and the mistakes we've made in the past. So when you get started new, you don't have to make those same mistakes. So our goal is to help you change your mindset and actually teach you real strategies that actually work. So this is what you're going to learn today. We're going to teach you about something called IDOs, micro to mid caps, farming and staking, bots, mining the nodes, NFTs, swaps. And we're going to teach you this instant money loophole strategy. And people say, well, why are you teaching so many strategies? Because the thing is, there's a lot of strategies and not all of them work all at the same time. And so you want to have all these in your tool belt so that you become the master. And we're going to talk about that today. So we got a lot of content to share with you. Now, of course, everyone's really interested in this 8th instant money loophole strategy. So we came up with this earlier this year. And here's one of our testimonials from a guy named Jeff Basak. Some of you might know him. I started with 0.29 BNB. BNB is a crypto token. At the time of this writing, I'm just up over 4.9 BNB, which at this time is worth about $1,900, so almost 1,900 ROI in about 2 weeks. Never has there been an investment strategy with this kind of a return. So we're going to go into detail about this, and people get really excited about the instant money loophole strategy. But I want you to know it's just one of the things we do. We do like to call it kind of the ATM in your living room strategy as well. So it does get pretty exciting. I'm curious. I'm going to teach you guys all these 7 strategies, but do you guys just want to jump to the 8th instant money loophole strategy? Just see it right now. Who wants to see it right now? Raise your hand if you just want to see it right now. Just jump, Joel. Just jump to the instant strategy.
Wendy's just like, yes.
Okay, let's just do that, because I get human nature, right? Listen, we're going to teach you how to make money for the long run and for the short run, but some of you just want to make money like right now. You want to make, you know, when crypto markets are going up or down, you just want to be able to make profits like right now. So let me go ahead and show you guys how to do this. Now, before I show you this, I want you to understand this is not your typical crypto strategy, okay? This is very different. It's new. It's a loophole. I'm going to teach you several other strategies today, so just understand this is probably something you've never seen before, all right? I'm going to explain it to you in more details later in the presentation, so make sure you stick with us. But I thought it'd just be fun to give you a sneak peek right now. So what I have done is I recorded a session here. So this is a video, and I've sped up the audio a little bit so that you can watch it. So let me turn my speakers up here. I'm going to hit play on this button, and then you guys just watch this session, and then it'll be self-explanatory.
Yeah, this is what he showed me. This is the demo. Watch this.
Okay. Here we go. All right, I'm going to play. Okay, it's a Friday morning. I want to do some pancake swap predictions. I've got a few hours today. I'm going to do this for about 2 to 3 hours. I'm going to try to do about 20 predictions. 20 cards today, and I can do this while I'm doing other things because I only have to check it every 5 minutes. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, I'm going to keep track on this spreadsheet here. The current price of BNB while I'm making this video is about $420, but it doesn't really matter what the price of BNB is. It doesn't really matter at all. So it's Friday morning. Let's get started and see how we do. Okay, we're starting here. Again, I'm using our proprietary CSP loophole indicator. And what you're looking at in Pancake Swap Prediction is these cards. So every 5 minutes, you're guessing the price of BNB. Is it going to go up or down? And we use our indicator. You can see that first one there told us to go up. Now, we don't guess on every single one. We skip them if our indicator tells us to skip them. So what you're going to see here is you're not going to see all the skips, because sometimes we'll skip maybe even like 10 in a row. Kind of really depends on the day. Today's been a really, really good day. So we've already have one win, made a profit of $74.97. You can see the card here. Obviously, everything, guys, is sped up in time here. So there is our BNB that we won. We are now at $174 in profit. We started out with $100.
You can start this out really low. You can start this out with 25 bucks, 50 bucks. So we have 2 wins, no losses, and we're at 100% rate. Woohoo! You know, it's all about practicing and learning how to do this. It's not hard. Anyone can follow these steps and practice it. You can even do it from a mobile phone. I do this from a mobile phone sometimes. There we go. I actually missed out on the collection of that one, so you don't see it going in my wallet. The video didn't work. I had another window over the top of it when I went to collect it. Okay, here we go. We've got 3 wins. We're still at 100% rate. I definitely have days where I've gotten 100% win rate. We have several members as well in our mastermind that do that as well. Here we are at win number 4. This is definitely going fast because this is 3 hours of time. It took me to do the 20 plus cards here. I'm just narrating this now. Obviously, you can tell. What do you guys think so far? We are at 4 wins, 100%, and $332 in profit. We are on our next card. We just had another winner, $173 added. So we're at $413.33. And so what we do is we follow this indicator, and we have a certain little time window where we make a decision, and we're either going up, down, or we're passing. And so, you know, this is a skill you can learn, but if you can know what red and green are, and follow some simple steps, watch some videos, paper trade, you can do this. So we actually had 6 wins so far. That's great, $438 in profit. We're still at 100%. Here we've got this next one. Again, it's 5 minutes for every one of these cards. And you can see, obviously, I've got this sped up. So there we go. All right, another $158 added. We have $505 of profit. We're still at 100% win rate, which is really good. So that you're watching this in time lapse right now. Again, these are my results. You could do worse, you could do better, and I don't always win. And there's one I lost right there. I lost 55975. So yes, when you lose, you do lose your prediction. And so now my balance went down to $406.43, but I still have a win rate of 87.5. This is all about the numbers and the statistics. We're very, very conservative on these, and that's why our loophole indicator does what it does. And when you learn how to use this, it keeps you out of the losers and gets you into more of the winners. You obviously need to go learn how to do it. It's not too hard. I've actually taught 5th graders how to do this. So my kids do this as well. So we're at 9 wins, 1 loss. We're at 90% rate. That's really good. Anything above 75% is really good. Even 70% is good. It's still profitable. So we're at $574 in profit. We're regaining here. So what you're not seeing is the skips, because that would just make the video a lot longer. So in that 3-hour session that is it, I had several skips as well. And that's a really important thing. There's another win, $132. Sometimes the collection rate it really varies depending on what it is. Sometimes we'll get over a 2x. Sometimes it's 1.78, 1.3. Average is about 1.75, 1.76 or so. Here we go. We have 10 wins. We're at 90.91. Profit is $612. I know this is going really fast, but it's basically 3 hours sped up for you. There's another card. You have the price of BNB is also fluctuating all the time. So it doesn't really matter what it's at, because at the end, you're going to cash out and go into stable coins, which is like going into dollars if you're in the US, or going to some kind of stable coin. Kind of depends on you if you want to keep your BNB, because if BNB continues to go up, but it also could continue to go down. So there's 12 wins, 1 loss, 92% rate. This is good. This is a good morning for me. I'm usually anywhere from about 85% to the mid 90s, sometimes right at 90. $766 of profit, 13 wins. I really wanted to do 20 cards this session. I did a couple more than that. You'll see that here in a second. There's another. Okay, it's speeding up here a little more faster for you guys so we can get this, get through this, but just show you. Anyone excited about this? Anyone would like to learn how to do this? You know, I only have to check these about every 5 minutes. So I'm doing something else on my computer or doing something on my phone. About every 5 minutes, I go check this. So I could be doing homework. I could be watching TV. I could be doing something else. And just I set up a little timer, a little alarm next to me, and it just rings. I just go check it really quick. And you'll usually know within a few seconds whether it's a yes or no. Take a little bit longer in this video for the demo purposes. So we're at 16 wins, 94% rate. I've got to say, I was really proud of myself here. It's probably, you know, up in the top of my scores here. I definitely get in the mid 90s, and that's me. Again, you could do better, you could do worse. It does take practice, but it's worth it. There we go. We're at $1,000 profit, and we're not even done yet. We're at about, I think we're at about 2 hours right now, maybe a little over 2 hours. We're 17 wins here, 1 loss. Our rate is 94.44%, $1,200. We had a really good return on one of those at 2x. If you saw that flash by a second ago. Sometimes you get some really, really good payouts on these. Again, I would never, I'll go over this. You know, we'd never do this if we didn't have the loophole, if we didn't have our proprietary indicator. And that's what basically allows us to win. If you're just guessing this, you wouldn't be able to win. But the loophole, you do pretty well. So we're 18 wins. There we go, 94.74. Win rate, profit, $1,312.99. We're getting close. I really wanted to do 20. And we're almost to 20 here. Again, the indicator, if you can read red and green and a few other simple things, follow some instructions, we'll teach you how to do this. So we're at 20, and then I decided I saw another one. And so I went and did one more. So you'll see one more here. So we should just be about right there. I went for that last one because I see it was going to winner there. I made $211 back in. Awesome, and that's how you do it. Hey, well, there we go. There was a good session. Ended up taking me about 3 hours because I wanted to get a full 20 cards in there. I ended up doing 22 cards. And I had 1 loss. You know, I did really well today. Normally I'm in about 85 to mid 90% ranges. Some days I even have 100% range. I've been practicing for a while, and this is something you can definitely learn as well. So I did $100 predictions, about 0.24 BNB, and you can see my profit right there on my predictions. I had 1 loss, 21 wins, 22 total. Basically 95% rate, and I made $1,499.44, about $1,500. So almost about $1,500, which is approximately about 3.648 BNB at the time of, you know, that I started doing the session here. So pretty cool. So another thing that I can do is I can go ahead, let's just say I wanted to take that crypto here and take $1,000 and go put it in my bank account, pay my rent, or, you know, whatever it is I need to do. I can go ahead and do that. Put this over to what's called BUSD, which is a stable coin, and I can go ahead and do a swap on that. We'll talk about that during the training here, and then I can go ahead and take a look. It should show up here in a second, and there we go. There's $1,000. I can go take that $1,000, go put it in my bank account, go pay my rent, go whatever, pay for my kids' college, and I could go invest, buy some more crypto, or just do whatever I want with it. So again, you know, you could do this anytime. You could do this on the weekend. You could do it in the evening, whatever fits your schedule. I don't even do it every day. But when I do it, I sit down. Like I said, I just check this every 5 minutes. I was doing other things. One thing that's kind of cool about this is when you get really good at it, and I recommend that you really, really practice at it. It's a skill. It's like people learn how to do video games, but they get really good at them. But what if you use this as your video game and you got really, really good at it? Probably change your life. Now think about this. I did 0.24 BNB on this. Now, let's see if you get really, really good and you decide that you're confident enough to do more. Let's just say, for example, you did the same thing as I did and you did one BNB. What would that give us? That would give us $6,247. Not too bad for 3 hours of work. Let's take it up another notch. Let's go to 2 BNB. If I did 2 BNB, what would that give me? 2 BNB, and I was really good at it. That would give me $12,495 for 3 hours of work. I think that's pretty good. Who thinks that's good? Okay, thanks.
Okay, did you guys see that? Okay, I know.
There's a lot of people asking some questions. That was Pancake Swap, but with
Yeah.
proprietary stuff. Binance. Some people ask you, what are you trading? BNB is for a Binance token. Yes, I just want to answer that quick. But yeah, it's amazing stuff.
Yeah, we're going to go over that more in detail, but I thought I'd just show that at the beginning because a lot of people like, show me the loophole. And people said, like, what's the loophole? Well, the loophole is this indicator that tells us when to take the predictions. So that's the loophole. We're going to get into that more in detail, but I'm just curious, would anyone, should we have some fun and do some kind of like what ifs? Now, guys, just to let you know, this is just one of the strategies we do. Okay, we have 8 of them. This is the bonus 8th strategy, but let's just run some numbers here. Let's say you started with $100 to do the loophole. And people ask all the time, like, how much do I have to start with this? Yeah, you start with $100. Start with $100. First, it takes you a few weeks to learn and practice this. We call this paper trading. You're just pretending like you're doing it. Then you started out with $5 predictions using our red light, green light indicators. Let's say you did 20 predictions. And again, we're going to explain more about what this is. And you had a win rate of 80%. And let's just say you spent 60 to 90 minutes a day, or you maybe just did it on the weekends. It's really up to you. Let's say you started with $100. All right, so you did $5 predictions. That would be $144 of profit every day, $4,000 a month, $50,000 a year. Let's say we did that with you started with $100, and then we got up to $10 predictions, and you had the 80% win rate. That'd be $282 of profit a day, $8,000 a month, $101,000 a year. Just for fun, let's say even up it again. Let's say you did $25 predictions. That'd be $704 a day, $21,000 a month, $253,000 a year. And just for fun, let's go up even a little higher. $50 would be $1,400 a day, $42,000 a month, $506,000 a year. What the heck? Let's just do it again. Let's just say we did $100 predictions. It'd be $2,000 a day, $84,000 a month, $1 million a year. What the heck? One more. Let's do $5,000. If we did $500 predictions, it'd be $14,000 of profit a day, $422,000 a month, $5 million a year. Now, I know there's some big numbers, right? And you remember you started with $100 doing that, and then you worked your way up. But let's just say, who would be happy with just 10% of that? 10% of that, that'd be $42,000 a month in profit, $506,000 a year in profit. Who would be happy with that? Raise your hand if you could figure out and learn how to do that.
Oh, I mean, who would not? Like I'm saying.
Yeah. Now these are just what ifs, guys, and you're probably saying, like, Joel, do you have people doing this? Yes, we have people doing this. Okay, guys. So it's something. This is a skill that you learn, and we can teach you how to do the skill. And using our loophole indicator is what makes it possible for this. Because if you just try to do this on your own, it's pretty tough. But we've cracked the code. So that's what we do. Is we have our proprietary CSP loophole indicator, and it basically helps you predict when you should go choose that up or the down position. It's basically up, down, or skip, and that's it. That's what our loophole. That's what we've cracked the code. And like I said, we've been doing our program for quite a while now, and we just introduced this loophole indicator earlier this year, and it's been a game changer. So not only have people made a lot of money with our program, but since we introduced this loophole indicator, it's been awesome because people say, well, I want to make, someone asked earlier, what if the markets are going down? How do I make money? Right here. This doesn't matter if the markets are going up or down. All right. Anyone excited yet? Who's already interested in that instant money loophole strategy? Yes. We got a whole bunch of people interested. Okay, perfect. that's just part of it, guys. So we're going to go through the rest of this training here today. I'm going to teach you how to make money with IDOs, micro to mid caps, farming and staking, bots, mining and nodes, NFTs, swaps, and then we're going to go more over the instant money loophole strategy. So buckle up, get ready. Let's get started. I want to teach you one universal truth in crypto. Markets go up and markets go down. Who would like to learn how to profit no matter if the markets go up or down? Here's the deal, guys. When markets are going up, that's called bullish, okay? Bull markets. When markets going down, that's called bearish. Bull markets, when markets are going up, that makes you profits. Bear markets make you fortunes. And that's what you need to understand. You've got to retrain your brain. My goal for you is to retrain your brain and teach you how to become the master instead of the gambler, even if you're brand new. See, the difference between masters and gamblers is they figure it out before they go make all the mistakes themselves. They actually learn how to become the master before they actually even get started, all right? Anyone want to learn how to make money fast? Yes, I'm going to teach you how to create long-term wealth with this. But from my experience, like I mentioned earlier, I've learned that most people just want to make money fast. And that's okay. It's okay to want to make money fast. I want to teach you all the gamuts. I want to teach you how to be a long-term investor, but I also want to help you make money fast because most people want to make money fast. I get it. Listen, I totally get that most people are skeptical about anything they see online promising fast money. You should be totally skeptical. I'm going to show you exactly what we're doing and what has worked for us, and I'm going to prove it to you and show you that it works. Does that sound good, guys? All right. So Logan attended this very same training that you're watching here today. He swapped $101 and turned it into $49,000 with one of our what we call swap alerts. This is one of our other swap alerts. We turned $300 into $19,000 with a token called BNB Pay. Here's another one of our success stories. This is Dan. Dan swapped in 29 days, took his $800 investment and has grown to $4,588. Here's a 70x return from Wendy. She turned $33 into $2,300. Jared swapped $450 into $19,000. Then he swapped more and turned that into $21,000 with one of our swap alerts. This is Alfred. This is one of my favorite ones. Alfred turned $250 into from a token called Baby Doge and turned it into $1,200. And then he sent me an email. He's like, hey, what do I do now? And then here's another one. One of our newer members here made $2,400 on her first big swap. $350 into $4,300 from Kim. This is one of our students using the loophole indicator. They actually made the leaderboard onto the pancake swap prediction. They made $83,000 in 1 month using this strategy.
Okay, guys. I mean, if you right now haven't did that, I mean, this is your chance. And the markets are up and down right now, so this is perfect. I mean,
and that's what's great about this loophole strategy is it doesn't matter if the markets are going up or down. You just can make money either way. So who's this Joel guy? Ricky, give me a quick introduction. I'm just going to be real brief on this, guys, because this is more about teaching you guys to make money in crypto. But I just want you to understand a little bit about my story and why I do this. This is me. This is my family. We live here in Utah. That's our little dog, Bear, and all of our kids. We live here in Utah. 20 years ago, I used to work at a chemical factory. Used to walk into that steel plant right there every day with a hard hat. I used to have to take a sample of poisonous cyanide gas, and I could have died. And I was making like $9.50 an hour. Every day I could have died on the job. And I said, no, that's enough. I need to do something better in my life. I decided to get into computers. It's when computers had big old square monitors like that. And I got into tech support, and I started learning a little bit about the internet and learned that you can make money on the internet. Long story short, I got started and realized that you could do stuff on the internet, make money. 9 months later, I had tripled my income at my day job. My last job was at 3M. I walked out of that building with my box in hand, not because I got quit or fired or laid off. It's because I realized there actually are opportunities online that you can make money with. And that was 20 years ago. And our lives have been different ever since. I've made millions of dollars online over the years doing what I teach. Okay, guys. And I love to teach people how to have a better life, how to go enjoy and do things. I I'm not one of these guys that goes and brags and buys the fancy cars, but I do like to brag about fishing. So there's a 70-pound king salmon that I caught up in Alaska. But our family travels around the world. We do all kinds of fun things. It's all because I took action and learned and realized that there are things that you can do online to make money. And I do the things that I teach, and I don't just teach, and that's what's really important. I've taught thousands and thousands of people over 20 years how to make a better income online and how to do that. 20 years of focusing on finding and teaching people different windows of opportunity, this one right here has been the most and has been the fastest success of anything that I've ever taught. So 20 years of helping people to learn how to create financial freedom. This right here has been the best window of opportunity. It's not about the money, guys. It's about the freedom. It's about the money can get you with the freedom, how you can go help others, how you can have more time to just enjoy life. That's what this is all about, really. It's not really about the money. Like I said, I've helped thousands of people all around the world find these windows of opportunity. So here's how I learned about crypto, because I've done a lot of things. Crypto isn't just the only thing, but in 2013, I helped launch a Bitcoin mining operation. I didn't even know what Bitcoin was, but I was helping these guys sell these mining servers, and I was getting paid a 10% commission on every mining server that I sold. But here's the thing. This is when Bitcoin was $428. And these guys told me, Joel, go get us people to buy these mining servers. You can mine about 1 to 2 Bitcoin every single month with these servers. Joel, do you want to get paid your commission in dollars or in Bitcoin? And I went, let me think about that. I'll take the dollars. And so that was my huge mistake in 2013, because you guys would have to call me Mr. Peterson now if I had taken my commissions in Bitcoin. Just kidding. But that was my mistake that I made back then, and I said I would never make that mistake again. I realized that that I missed that opportunity in 2013. Well, as time went by, I got more involved. I'll tell you about it in a second. But so here's an interesting thing. If you had invested $1,000 10 years ago in Bitcoin, you'd have $13 million. $13 million. Isn't that crazy? So listen, anyone here ever wish they had paid more attention over the years, that they had personally paid more attention and took advantage of the windows of opportunity? Anyone here? Raise your hand if that's you. And the good news is you have not missed the windows of opportunity yet. I personally wish that I had taken action way back then instead of missing that window. In 20 plus years of making money online and teaching others how to do the same, what I'm about to show you has had the most and the fastest student success of anything I've ever taught, period. And the good news is you have not missed the window, guys. In fact, right now, you're in a great window of opportunity. We'll talk about that here in a bit. But here's my promise to you. I'm just going to be real with you guys. I'm not going to waste your time with fluff and hype. I'm going to teach you, fill you with actual content today. Buckle up, turn off your distractions. I'm going to show you all the details of how to make money with crypto in the long term and how to make instant money with crypto and build some long-term wealth. Now, just for fun today, if you guys learned something amazing and awesome, type in the word swap. Okay, say swap. If you have an aha moment today, type in swap in the comments. Okay, has anyone already had an aha moment? Type in swap if that's you. All right.
Mike, we got Rob, we got Potts, we got Justin, we got Kurt. All right, no doubt. Swap it all up. Beth, Mark, awesome.
I changed up my presentation a while ago. I just thought, let's just show the loophole at the beginning. So I figured people would want to see that. So here's the reason why I teach this, guys. Let's just get the elephant out of the room. I have a paid mastermind community that I'll tell you about at the end. For those of you guys that are interested in getting super serious about this new window of opportunity, it's optional, and like this, and I'm going to show you the steps to make money today, how you can even do this, even if you don't join our mastermind today. So now breathe a sigh of relief, the elephant's out of the room. This is why we teach this. But if you do join my mastermind today and it doesn't help you, then I'm going to wire you double whatever you invest today. Okay. So we're so confident this will work for you that if it doesn't work for you, I'm going to wire you double whatever you invest today. All right. Who wants instant income? I already asked this earlier. Who wants long-term income? Who wants both? I think most people want both. You can do a lot of this right from your mobile phone as well. Once you learn how to do it, most people walking around with their phone, messing around and spending time on Instagram, you could just be making money. That's probably a lot better than spending time messing around on Instagram and Facebook, right? So here's my question for you. If I showed you guys in detail how and provide value, how our mastermind achieves these results, and how you can copy our success, would it be okay if I extended an invitation to a select few of you to join our mastermind today? Would that be okay if I provide value? I want your permission. This is for anybody that is tired of all the get rich, do nothing stuff out there. You don't have to do e-com. You don't have to build websites. You don't have to do writing or publishing. You don't have to do any product creation. You don't have to have technical knowledge, know-how. You don't have to do Facebook advertising. You have to do traffic generation, and you don't have to do funnel building. Nothing wrong with any of those things that I just mentioned. You just don't have to do that with this. And you don't have to do sales. You don't have to talk to your family or friends, but you do have to be an action taker. Anybody action takers here? You have to be an action taker if you want to make money fast. All right, who's ready? I've already shown you a lot of it, but let me go ahead and show you some more. Who's ready for this window of opportunity? We have a major problem, though, in the crypto world, in the financial world, in the money world. We actually don't have money. I don't know if you guys realize, we actually don't have money. We haven't had money since 1971. We have what's called fiat. Fiat is just like imaginary money that our government prints, and they can print it on a dime. 40% of our whole money supply was just printed in the last year. It's ridiculous. There's a reason why the gas and the groceries and the travel and everything is going up in price. I took this screenshot a while ago. It's like way higher than that now. But here's the deal, guys. The reason why everything is going up is not because of all the stuff you see on the news. It's simply one thing, because they printed way too much freaking money. That's it. All those free checks everyone was getting, all that stuff, that sounded great at the time, right? Now you're paying for it. Now you're paying for it. And this, we all knew this was happening. We were screaming about this at the beginning, but money printing is wealth theft, and you're getting robbed every single day. Your government has robbed you. Sorry to tell you guys that. Crypto and digital assets is super important. It's a lot more about than you making a few bucks right now, guys. It's about you staying ahead of the game, creating wealth instead of losing what you've worked so hard for. I mean, so many people right now are like, oh my gosh, I am not making enough money at my job now. My wife's going to have to go get a job. I'm going to go get 2 jobs now. And so all this government manipulation, inflation, it's going to hurt your bottom line. There's only one way out of it. There's only one way out of it. You got to make a lot more. That's it. You got to make a lot more. All right. So you don't have to understand everything about crypto to make money with it. You really don't. You can start brand new beginner. And that's our goal, is to help you guys. Here's my 60. I understand some of you on here are going like, I do not understand what crypto is. That's okay. Here's my 60-second newbie friendly explanation. Ready? Here it goes. This is what crypto is. Think of it as digital gold that exists on a bunch of computers. It's called a blockchain. It's a bunch of computer programs that crunch transactions and keep track of things. And it's grown into enough that people have given it financial stability. They say this has value. So it's like this. Venmo. You guys know what Venmo is, right? You can send money back and forth between people. Bitcoin and crypto is like Venmo, but nobody owns it. Okay, so one company owns Venmo, but nobody owns Bitcoin. Nobody owns this crypto. It's what's called decentralized. You're basically cutting out the middleman. All that government manipulation and stuff that happened, it's already happened to us before, right? So back in 2008 and all those shenanigans that were happening, well, someone decided to start crypto to make sure we can be okay, and that's where crypto is now. Fast forward to where we are right now, and it's grown into this like massive thing, but we're still early in this. So basically it cuts out the middleman, it cuts out the banks. Blockchain, all a blockchain is a bunch of computers running around the world running computer programs, and it keeps track of all the transactions on a public ledger. It's simply, that's what a blockchain is, just a bunch of computers, and they keep track of transactions. So Bitcoin is a blockchain, and then everything out there is called an altcoin. So if it's not Bitcoin, it's called an altcoin, an alternative coin. So these are all computer things that run on computers out there. So that's what Bitcoin is. It's decentralized. It can't be controlled. It can't be stopped. It just runs, and that's the amazing thing about crypto. So we're not going to go into a whole lot of detail what crypto is. All I can tell you is this: you can make a lot of money with crypto. You can build real wealth with crypto, but you got to understand what you're doing. You don't have to understand everything about it, but you just got to get started. And we're going to teach you how to get started without making all the mistakes that all the newbies make. And that's okay to be a newbie. I was a newbie once myself. Crypto here, this thing about crypto, and this is what happened in about 2018. crypto started getting smart. It's called decentralized finance. Basically, think of it as smart money, DeFi. Think of banking, investing, lending, trading without the middleman. You're just cutting out the middleman, guys. DeFi. With DeFi, you can do most of the things that you can do with banks: earn interest, borrow, lend, buy insurance, trade derivatives, trade assets, and more. But it's faster. It doesn't require paperwork or a third party. It's the future. DeFi is the future. If you don't know what DeFi, if this is the first time you've heard about DeFi, congratulations. You'll mark this day in history because you will know about this in the future. Everyone will know about this in the future. Decentralized finance. So this is how you can cut out the middleman and how you can make money. This is how you can preserve your wealth and build more wealth. It's the window of opportunity. And you're one of the first to actually really know about this. Most people walking around you have no idea about what this is, but they are going to find out about it, what it is. And if those that take advantage now are the ones that are the early pioneers, the ones that are going to profit. So let's simplify what our definition of DeFi is. It's opportunity. Like I showed you guys at the beginning, that pancake swap prediction method. A lot of you are going like, what the heck is that? It's opportunity, guys. That's what it is. It's opportunity. It's a way to make money. Here are the 7 ways to make money with crypto, plus our 8th instant money loophole strategy. Let's get started with the first one. The first one is called IDOs. IDOs. Okay, IDOs are what are called initial DEX offerings. These are pre-sales. This is when a crypto token is born. It's like if you look at a crypto, it's like some people at one point it has to be born, it has to be created, and this is how we get in early projects that are created. Just like one of our members turned $101 into $49,000. Actually, several of our members did that. This was Logan. He turned $101 and swapped it into $49,000 on a token called AstroSwap. And so basically, it's like this. You know, if you've ever seen a chart or a stock chart or a crypto chart, and you see all the squigglies up and down and up and down. Well, at some point, it had a beginning, right? And there were people that got in right at the very beginning. Well, that's us. That's us. We show you how to get into these IDOs. We do the research. We find the legit ones, the ones that are real, and the ones that have some potential. But we also show you how to take your profits too. And that's an important thing because
that's very important. I gotta say that because your research team is just absolutely amazing. They're on point. You just need to understand that like you're getting in and you need to know when to take out. And I gotta say that it costs a lot of money just not understanding how to exit.
Take your profits. That's a really, really important thing because a lot of people, they'll get in, they'll get excited, and then the greed will get in, and they'll make thousands of dollars, and then they'll watch their thousands of dollars go down. Because remember, what does crypto do, guys? Crypto goes up, crypto goes down, crypto goes up, crypto goes down, crypto goes up, crypto goes down. So learning how to take profits is super, super important. So those are called IDOs, getting into these new projects. And our team researches these, and we find these, and we show you how to do them. The next thing is called micro to mid caps. Micro to mid caps is how you get into newer projects, maybe that have been going just for a short amount of time and they have a huge potential. Here's an example, Binance coin. So that BNB coin I was talking about, that was called Binance coin. Well, that thing started several years back in 2017. And if you would have taken $1,000 and put it into Binance coin back then, and this has let us sit there for several years, and fast forward about 2020, 2021, you would have turned that into $7 million. $1,000 into $7 million with a micro to mid cap project. That's crazy, guys. And there's a lot of these projects that are out there. So how do you know which micro to mid cap projects are the ones to get into? Well, I'm going to give it to you right now. Here are the most profitable crypto projects that you should focus on. It's really important that you understand this. Infrastructure projects. So in crypto, crypto has to have a purpose to do something. If it's just if it doesn't do anything, if it's a hype coin, they call those meme coins. We don't do a lot of those. There's money into those, but we generally don't like those very much at all because people usually lose their shorts. We like projects to actually really do something. So infrastructure projects, smart contract protocols and blockchains. And I understand if you don't understand what these are, we teach this in our training. Micropayments, things that pay people and vendors can accept payments. CEX, that's the centralized exchanges, and DEX, decentralized exchanges. Launch pads, pure DeFi, GameFi, pure NFTs. These are all the type of what are called micro to mid cap projects that we get into because there's thousands and thousands. There's over 10,000 or plus 1,000 crypto projects out there, and most of them are pure crap. And some of them are gems just waiting to explode. And those are the ones that we like to get into. And we focus specifically on these types of projects. They have to follow our criteria. They have to meet what we do in our research. And these ones will have the potential. Yes, they're risky, but you're risking less as well to make more in the long run. Here's another example of a project called Mina protocol. So this is what our research team did. When Mina launched, we knew it was going to have this huge pump at the beginning. And we always teach our people, listen, do not chase the pump. Do not chase the pump. If you're chasing the pump, see, what you want to do is don't chase, you want to replace. So notice how that thing pumped really high at the beginning, and then it started to get what's called the boring phase. Down, everyone's selling down. So then it gets to the boring phase. That's when you buy crypto, when it's in the boring phase, when nobody else wants to buy crypto, when everyone's selling, you're buying. Okay, you want to buy it during the boring phase. And so you want to buy it in the boring phase, and then it starts to take off. And we did a swap alert on this. And then you want to take your profits. Give you guys a little hint. As of like today, right now, this got back down into a boring phase again. Okay, so that's called a microcap, Mina protocol. It's a new blockchain. Now, the cool thing about these is you can buy them in the boring phase when we take your profits. Then it jumps back down to the boring phase. You might want to take some of your profits and invest again, okay? So it's important that you buy in the boring phase and not in the hype phase, okay? Here's another one, eCash, another perfect example. eCash, don't chase the pump, guys. We were alerted to this one pretty early on. We did our swap alert about right here. It pumped up very high. It did about a 9x really quick. We told people to take your profits, and then now it's retraced again. So these are micro to mid caps. So some of these within 3 or 4 years could be massive projects, and you can take advantage of getting involved really, really early, take some profits, maybe leave what's called a moon bag, where you leave some of your tokens in there. And we teach you about how to do that, because some people get to be early investors in some of these projects, and that's when they make some huge gains in the long run. So here's another strategy to make money like now, another more of an instant strategy, and it's called farming and staking. Okay, farming and staking. So you guys know what hedge funds are? Some of the world's best hedge funds, they return about 11% each year. So BlackRock advisors, some people don't like them, but they are one of the biggest hedge funds out there in the world. They make a ton of money for their investors, but you get with BlackRock, you can make about 11% a year. Woohoo! Well, I can show you with crypto right now, you can go make 12%. Right now, I can show you can make even more than 12% on those. So, and this is with cutting out the middleman. No, you can just do this on your own, right from your phone, okay? You can make 12% per year. You could make even more percentage per year with farming and staking, okay? So, with yield farming, you can plug in digital dollars like USDC, USDT, or BUSD. They're called a stable coin, and they roughly are equal to $1. And you can put them into these different yield farms and easily make 11% essentially risk-free. Instead of having to go with these, giving someone else your money, you can go do this right now with crypto, just making 11%. What is it exactly? What is yield farming? Well, it's basically making passive income for people that don't want to spend a lot of time or maybe looking at charts and that, and they just want to put some money in and get a nice return on a yearly basis. It's called yield farming. So what you're doing is you're providing your crypto as liquidity for some of these projects. It's basically like planting it's like your crypto is the seeds, and it's going to grow more crypto. You're providing liquidity for the project. You're basically making passive income and getting paid percentage by letting the crypto project use your crypto. You're like lending your crypto to them. So I've got this kind of fancy dancy chart here, but how does yield farming learn? But basically, you're like becoming a lender. It's like you're lending out your crypto, letting other people borrow your crypto, and you're getting paid a percentage. Every time somebody buys or sells a crypto on what's called a decentralized exchange, that pancake swap thing I showed you guys at the beginning, that's called a decentralized exchange. There's these little transaction fees that happen every time, and you can be part of the lender on those and get paid those transaction fees. So that's kind of cool. When you go to your bank and you get charged a transaction fee, wouldn't it be cool to, like, if you were the person that got some of those transaction fees? That's what yield farming is. So there's also things you can get a little bit more involved with, more of a riskier farming and staking, where you can get into projects and even make some pretty more impressive gains. You can make a lot more higher APYs and APYs than that. Here's one that I did, and these are like shorter term ones where I was able to create $6,000 a month in passive income with this particular project right here. We teach how to do that too. This is definitely a little bit more of a risky strategy as well, but some people like to get into these more risky farming and staking strategies as well. Okay, so that's farming and staking. Let's move right around. Let's talk about bots. Listen, we teach bots as well. We teach a lot of different types of bots. We're not married to any one specific bot, but what is a bot? A bot is just a computer program that trades for you. A bot does a lot of the work for you while you're out there living your life. Are bots perfect? No, they're not perfect, but they can help you make money automatically on the waves. If crypto goes up, crypto goes down, crypto goes up, crypto goes down. You could be making income on these waves. It goes up and down, up and down, up and down, and it does the heavy lifting for you. Now, it's just a computer program. The bot makes money when the price goes up, when the price goes down. Here's an example of one of the bots that we started. I took that shot. It made $1,000. I think this bot had been running for this particular bot had been running, this is the sheep, been running about 2 days and 22 hours. Now, to be clear, this one was really pumping at the time. So this crypto was really pumping at the time, made $1,000 in about 2 days with this particular bot strategy. But most of these bots, you're going to be making, depending on what you put in, you'll be making a few bucks a day on some of these, some of them a little bit more. Kind of depends what your strategy is. There's a whole different strategy, but the great thing about bots is that you can make money when markets are, or when they're fluctuating, when they're going up and down and up and down. So that's the great thing about bots. Now, we're not married to one specific bot. Bots do need to be configured. We teach our mastermind members how to use these so that you can basically set it and let it run. We're constant, but what we do have is we have a team of researchers and that we go out there and we find what are called the trading pairs. So we research, we back test different trading pairs, and we let our mastermind members know these are some good trading pairs that could be very potential, profitable. And you have a kind of a window of time to go launch those bots. So it takes some time to go find the good profitable trading pairs, and that's why we have a team that's constantly researching these trading pairs all the time. So basically, a bot allows you to trade crypto without having to look at your screens all the time, and it just does a lot of the trading for you. The other cool thing about these bots is a lot of these bots you can run in demo mode with paper money so that you can see how it works before you're actually spending any cash. So that's good when you're brand new and you're learning and you want to paper trade. You want to pretend like you're trading to see how it would go, and you can learn without risking any money. Is every bot a winner? No, but most of the time, yes. Okay, the best trading strategies are to have about 2 to 3 bots running at all times and running them for longer periods. And that's the problem that I see that some people make, is they only want to run a bot for like a couple days. That's usually not the best strategy. You want to run these for longer periods of times, because that's where you see your gains. Because sometimes you see your bot making money, sometimes you see your bot losing money. But if you're just patient over time, crypto goes up, crypto goes down, crypto goes up, crypto goes down, you're going to make money with your bot. Now, we use lots of different types of bots. Okay, we use a bot called Spitsgap. We use KuCoin bot. We use other bots as well. We're actually even developing our own bot right now. So some of these bots we teach are free. Some of these have costs, maybe $30 to $70 a month, depending on what bot you use. We do not own the bots. They are our third party, but we'll teach you how to use them, and we'll help research and show you good bot trading pairs. So, and we are developing our own bot as well. And it's not ready yet. We don't know when the release date is going to be, but we are developing a bot that is free for our mastermind members to use. Once we create this bot, we're going to go sell this for $2,000 and some fee per month. But all of our mastermind members will get free access to this bot in the future. So this bot's going to be awesome, and it's got one of these features in there called an Insta Trade as well. There's a strategy when some of these new cryptos launch where you can snipe in, and it's kind of risky strategy, but we've had some people do pretty well. We have one mastermind member last summer. He made $100,000 in 1 day sniping into a launch. It was crazy. But listen, that's a risky strategy, but we are working on our bot. And that's the cool thing about our mastermind, is that when you're in our mastermind member, you get all of our stuff for free. We don't nickel and dime you with anything that we create. We just let all of our members have it. So this is a bot that we're working on. It's not out yet, but once it is, you'll get access to it for free. All right, so mining and nodes. This is another thing. This is another part of crypto that a lot of people don't realize that are out there. So you heard about me at the beginning. I told you my story, how I started I helped start a Bitcoin mining operation. Well, over the years, there's other types of mining and node operations. Basically, mining and nodes are just a bunch of computers or hardware devices that are running these blockchains and helping build these blockchains so these crypto projects can run. And if you want to get into mining nodes, you can earn passive income by basically plugging in a box or running a computer. For example, I have a helium miner right there, about 3 feet away from me, right there sitting in my windowsill. It's just making money every single day. I think this one's, I don't know, it's making me about $100 a month right now. It just sits in my windowsill, and it mines crypto every single day by creating this one's creating a wireless network. That Mina protocol that I was talking about, you can get started. You can run what's called a node, and you can provide part of the blockchain. You can run one of those computers. And I know it sounds kind of geeky, but we teach people how to do that. And you can actually earn crypto by just running a computer program. There's another one called Mysterium, where it's like you're creating like these just like a virtual private network, but a decentralized virtual private network. And so you can run these things and just make money by running a computer program. So let me state it this way. There's a token called ADA, Cardano ADA. And back in February of 2020, you could have started up one of these little nodes, run one of these little computer programs, and you could have been making $2 a day. Woohoo! You could be making 33 ADA a day. And at that time, ADA was 6 cents a piece. So this is the kind of the cool thing. So you're running this computer program. It's making you 33 ADA a day. You're making $2 a day. Sure, you could go cash out that $2 a day if you want to, but you don't want to do that because later on that crypto could go way up. So when ADA hit $1, there was a time when ADA hit $1. Now all that mining you were doing with the Cardano node, it's Cardano node, that was making you like $33 a day. Now someday ADA may hit $10 a day. That would be essence of you making $330 a day. So imagine 2020, you start that node, you're making 33 ADA a day. Fast forward 10 years, and all of a sudden, what if ADA is $10 and you're making, and you backtrack that for all those many years, you're making $330 a day, essentially like 10K a month. All right. So here's the key with these nodes, though. It can be expensive to start these nodes unless you get in early to some of these node projects. So we have a team that's always researching and finding these different nodes that people can run, and the key is to start early. So if you had started this Cardano node in 2020, you're sitting in a pretty place, making great passive income. I know some of you like, this is like brand new. You're like, whoa, I've never heard of these kind of things. It's basically helping run these blockchains. I talked about helium hotspot mining. Same thing with this one. When this one first got started, people were making hundreds of dollars a day, even some people thousands of dollars a day. Now I've got one sitting there. It's making me about $100 a month. But when the helium token goes up, someday this might be like a top 10 crypto. That $100 a day that's sitting in my windowsill, that could turn into that $100 a month, that could turn into like $1,000 a month or $2,000 a month. I don't know, down the future, depending on what helium price is going to get to. So does that make sense to you guys? You're basically running a computer program, not having to really do anything, not too much. It just runs and makes money while you're sleeping. All right, next thing, let's jump into this one. NFTs. What are NFTs? All right, so you probably heard of the word NFT. It's kind of funny. When I first started doing this about 1.5 years ago with this presentation, hardly anybody knew what an NFT was. Now more people have heard of the word NFT. Have you guys heard of the word NFT? I think more and more people have. So basically, NFTs are what's called a non-fungible token. So it's a crypto, but every crypto is unique. I know some of you goes, Joel, I still don't understand what that is. That's okay. All right. NFT, all you have to realize is this. It's like collecting stuff and you can flip them. NFT flipping can be ultra profitable if done the right way and at the right time. And you can lose your shorts if you don't know what you're doing, okay? So NFTs are a non-fungible token, meaning it's actually a crypto, but everything is unique. It's like, say you collect rocks. Every rock in the world is different, right? That's what an NFT is different. There's no two that are alike. So people like to collect things, believe it or not. I mean, they collect Pokemon cards. They collect all kinds of things. They have like these Pokemon cards can go for like thousands and thousands of dollars. It's kind of like NFTs. So people are starting in the art world. They're creating these digital pictures and they're unique, and people are trading them and selling them and making a ton of money. And I know it sounds weird, but they're doing it. Here's my friend Roger. He flipped a bunch of these mutant cat things, and he turned $4,250 and flipped it into $87 in a short amount of time. All right, because people wanted to get these digital art, and I get it. You don't have to like understand what it is, but know that you can make money with it. It's kind of like buying collectible baseball cards and sell it on higher on eBay. Okay, that's what it is. There's this website called OpenSea where basically you can buy things when they come out and flip them later and sell them to other people. But they do have the most risk of anything in crypto, but the rewards can be very high. And I know Ricky does some stuff in this in this area as well, I believe, in the NFT world.
Yeah.
So he's probably a little bit more.
We teach that because one of my partners, he's like very, very heavy into it, and he flipped like 5K into 42,000 just like last 2 weeks ago. And we showed the plays and stuff. I myself, I bought meerkats from the Chronos Network, and I bought them at like $500 a pop. It was actually $700 a pop when they first came out. They were all the way worth like $3,000. You know what I'm saying? So like it can go like that. That's what happens with these.
Yeah, it's NFTs are kind of like the new thing, and it's not just artwork, guys. There's like other things that are coming in NFT, and that is gaming. So gaming's like a huge thing, and this is so brand new. And people are making money playing games. I mean, people waste all this time playing games. What do you think is going to happen when they realize they can actually freaking make money when they play the games? They can make crypto. Well, it's going to change the world. And it's so in its infancy. And it has to do with NFTs as well. And so these are called play to earn games. And we're just in the infancy. Here's what happened. There's one game called Axie Infinity that came out, and people have made a lot of money with that game. But there's new ones that have come out, and so it's kind of cool because a lot of us have gotten involved in the last year and a half with some of these new games. Whether some of them are going to be like uber successful or not in the future, well, I don't know. We'll see. But our investments are really low in them. But this is when your $1,000 turns into that. Like if some of these games take off big time, could be big time. But so NFTs is a whole world. It's whole new. It's also pretty risky as well. But if you know what you're doing, you can profit really well in these things. So we spend a lot of time talking about NFTs as well, and we're always learning about new things. And when we bring new strategies to you, we'll let our members know. Last thing, swaps. What's a swap? You've heard me talk about swaps. I told you guys if you guys have an aha moment. By the way, if you had an aha moment yet, type in the word swap if you have. Basically, swap is just buying and trading crypto. That's what it is. It's investing in crypto using what's called a decentralized exchange. So earlier this year or last year, we got into this crypto when it launched. It was called D-Race. Okay, and the only way to buy this D-Race token is when it launched and on this thing called PancakeSwap, which is basically an exchange that's on the computer. I'll show you here an example in a second. But we got involved in D-Race on the day it launched. And boom, it pumped up. We did some really nice returns. We did a swap alert on that, but we did this thing called PancakeSwap. That's why we call them swap. There's other swap sites. So it's like this. You guys have heard of Coinbase or KuCoin or Binance. These are what are called centralized exchanges. This is like a company that has computers and they set it up and they can buy and sell the crypto on there. Well, decentralized exchanges are the same thing, but they're not like out of like a company that just starts a business. They're just these blockchain companies that exist around their computer program. That's what it is. Their computer program across the internet, and nobody owns it. Okay, it's like owned by whoever starts these. So PancakeSwap is a decentralized exchange where you can go swap and trade crypto. And so here's the key. All these crypto programs usually end up on these swap sites first before they're on Coinbase and the larger exchanges. And that's why we do them. That's why we get into a lot of these new cryptos, Uniswap and PancakeSwap and SushiSwap and some of these other swap sites, decentralized exchanges. And that's why you got to learn how to do this, because if you want to get into the early projects, then you need to get into these swap sites. But the other thing is this. When you have your crypto on Coinbase, that's cool, but Coinbase controls your crypto. They own what's called your key. So there's been times in history where some of these crypto exchanges have gone out of business. Okay, well, that can't happen to you here with a decentralized exchange, because the crypto is held in your own wallet that you own with your key. So we use both of them. I'm not trying to knock centralized exchanges, but basically let you know that decentralized exchanges, that's opportunity. This is where you get into the early projects where you can swap and make some quick, big money. Here's a perfect example. One of our swap alerts came out last year for a thing called GMR. If you had swapped $500 when we let our mastermind know about it, you would have made $29,000. All right. Here's another one. Now, we don't do a lot of meme coins, but we did do this one that was called Baby Doge. And I'll never forget this day, because we were actually on a live session where this thing went live. And a whole bunch of our mastermind members swapped about $100 into this Baby Doge right when it went live. They turned that $100 into $18,000 in just a handful of, just like a month. It went from June to about mid-July. Now, the key is learning how to take your profits. If you swap $100 and you get to $18,000 and you don't take any profit, boy, that's a problem. Okay, so we teach you how to do that, because if you didn't take your profits, it would have dropped way back down. And that
was one of the biggest lessons I had to learn. Not having that hodl mentality on these kind of plays.
Yep.
That was my biggest mistake that I made, is having like, oh, it's gonna go up, but that's an old mentality. It's a strategy, right? For every strategy you have in here has its own unique strategy. That's why, guys, it's so important to be in a community or a mastermind like Joel's, so that you don't make these mistakes. You understand? It's really cool.
Take your money, guys. Take your money. Okay, so we're going to just go really quick. How do you find a good crypto swap? Well, you can go to coinmarketcap.com, and you can go to cryptocurrencies and go to gainers and losers, and you can get an idea of the different projects in the last 24 hours that have done really well. The problem is you need a time machine, because you needed to be there 24 hours before then to know how to get into some of these projects. But some of these are scams as well, so you have to be really careful. But you can get into some of these early projects by going to CoinMarketCap, going to the ICO calendar, and you can get an idea of all the different ICOs and IDOs that are upcoming. Just be careful, because there are a lot of scams on here as well. And that's why we have our team that are constantly researching these, so that we don't ever get into these scams. But that's one of the ways that you can find them. Another way that you can find them is go to a website called coinmarketcal.com. And a lot of crypto projects will post on here onto their calendars of what's happening. A new crypto is launching, a new NFT marketplace is being released. So you can get an idea of what things are happening, because many times when someone launches something new, usually the crypto goes up, and you can make some good profits that way, just by being in the loop of knowing what's on the calendar. So here's like I said, I mentioned we do these swap alerts for our mastermind members only. This is where we let people know when we have different trades that look pretty good out there. And this is where you can make a quick, this is one of our swap alerts that, while I was creating these slides, back when I made these slides, made $2,000 in just like one evening. One thing about when you look at these projects, you got to look at a whole bunch of details. So like that GMR Finance, they all have what's called a smart contract. So basically this big old code right there. So you have to understand what the smart contract is, and that's how you buy it. And then you actually go and you can actually look at the contract. You have to understand about the token. And I know this is going to get geeky for some of you, but it's really important to understand. Every token has like what's called tokenomics. And you have to understand what these tokenomics are in order, because some of these tokenomics are messed up, and then they're not going to be future profitable. They can have a bad tokenomics. So you need to understand the tokenomics. Don't worry about that. We kind of give you the idiot's guide to these when we do our swap alerts. But like I said, that GMR token did a 5,800% in just a short amount of time. Could have made some really nice profits on that one. Again, like I said, $500 swapped into $29,000. Now, to be clear, we don't do these every day, but these opportunities do come up. And it kind of depends on how the market's swinging. Again, Baby Doge here, they did $100 into $18,000. That was crazy. Here's another one, BNB Pay, $300 swapped to $19,000. We had several mastermind members do this. They've actually changed their name since then. They're not called BNB Pay anymore. Let's see. All right, so listen, I just showed you 7 strategies. I actually showed you the 8th strategy, but what's the next strategy? Okay, because there's always new crypto strategies that are always emerging. That's why I started my company. That's why I started my research institute. And that's why we're always on the warpath looking for new strategies. And then we let our mastermind know about these. And that's why we found our 8th strategy. So when I started this, we had 7 strategies. Now we have 8. Okay, bonus 8th instant money loophole strategy we started earlier this year. We noticed something and we were like, hey, I think we could build a little indicator for this bonus strategy. I think we could make this thing work. So I'm going to take a guess that most of you have been waiting for the bonus strategy. Now that's why I showed you guys the bonus strategy at the beginning. Was anyone not here at the beginning? If you missed it, I'm going to go over it again here a little bit. But most people get pretty excited about the instant money loophole strategy, and we love it as well. But we want to make sure that you know all these strategies as well, because I think you should be in crypto for the long term and not just for the short term. One of our mastermind members made $83,000 in 1 month with this strategy. We have a ton of other success stories as well. I just haven't even put them into the slides here. Here's one of our mastermind members. His first 2 wins after watching the new training for prediction right here. This is the strategy, and I know it sounds kind of corny, guys, about really kind of like putting an ATM in your living room, because you literally can do this right from your home, right from your phone. You can learn this strategy, follow our indicators, and just you can make daily cash with this thing. This isn't just some like I'm buying a crypto and hoping 4 years that it's going to go up. However, that's not a bad strategy either for some of those. But for people that like want cash now, you can make cash now. So that's what this strategy is. This is what we call a new DeFi strategy. It's not crypto investing. It's more like playing a game, and that's what you have to think about it. Okay, it's more like playing a game that we have figured out how to win 75 to 90% of the time, and that's the difference. This strategy can create daily crypto profits no matter if markets are going up or down. You can learn a few skills and use our special loophole indicator, and you have a good chance of getting that 75% win rate. I showed you Jeff Vasak here. Let me look at my questions here. Most of you saw the indicator, the demo at the beginning. I could probably show that a little bit later on too. If you guys want to see the demo, like at the end, I could probably play it as we close out. But Jeff Vasak took 0.29 BNB token, okay, basically, and turned it into 4.9 BNB. What the time was worth about $1,900. He did 1,900 ROI in his first 2 weeks doing this. Never has there been an investment strategy with this kind of return, he said. And so what is it? What is this pancake swap prediction? So I showed you guys the video demo at the beginning, but let me show you guys actually how to do this, because you could go do this right now if you wanted to. So you go to pancakeswap.finance. Make sure you're going to the right one, pancakeswap.finance. And then you go to win and then prediction. It always says beta. It's always in beta, prediction beta. Think of it like a game of red light, green light. You guys know the game red light, green light? Red light, stop. Green light, go. Basically, you're just choosing up or down. So basically, you're guessing on the price of BNB. The BNB crypto token, the Binance coin, is it going to go up or down in the next 5 minutes? Green is up, red is down. And so the time clock counts down, and just before it counts down, you got to choose in the next 5 minutes, is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? So a lot of people, if you're familiar with binary options and stuff, it's kind of has a similar concept. A lot of people say, oh, it's kind of, I did binaries. It was kind of similar to this. So basically, you're just predicting in the next 5 minutes, is it going to go up or down? And if it goes up, if you win, you win. If you lose, you lose. All right. So that's in essence what it is. Okay. So if you get it right, you win the game, you win the prize, and you earn more BNB tokens. So here's an example. On this particular one, I won 11 BNB tokens. I won $3,966. And you can cash out your BNB and put it into your bank account. So I can take that BNB token, immediately cash it out to BUSD or some other stable coin, and I can go deposit it in my bank account if I want to. So anyone would like to learn how to do that? Be able to learn how to win a game and win more than you lose.
Yeah, guys. I mean, put one in the chat box if that's you, because I'm getting excited. I'm looking at this right now. It's just amazing stuff.
Yeah. So the thing is, you can go do this without the loophole and you'll probably not win. That's the key. So the loophole strategy is our indicator that we've programmed. Here's an example of this. This is one of our mastermind members, Linda here. She's showing her results of everything that she's collected in her winnings by using our loophole indicator here. I don't know if you guys can see that. But she paper traded, she learned how to use this, and she used our loophole strategy. And she sent that video in showing us her winnings on it. She's done really well. I'll show you a couple more. Hold on, let me go to the next one. But listen, before I show you this, and you guys saw the video at the beginning, and you see that it's playing a game. And some people say, well, Joel, this sounds like a game of chance. It sounds like gambling. And guess what? It is gambling, unless you have a loophole. Unless you have a loophole. It's kind of like counting cards, right? Like, there's guys that can go count cards and they can win every time. Well, it's a loophole. So if you don't have a loophole, you're going to really struggle at this. So you're welcome to go try it yourself, but you're most likely not going to win, okay? Unless you have our loophole strategy. It's a custom coded indicator to help you with your predictions. Are we 100% right every time? No, but we've developed this enough to basically, if you learn how to do it, and we'll teach you how to do this, you can win more than you lose. Nice. And you can make profits with this. That's amazing. So that's it. We've programmed this little loophole indicator that helps you to win with this. And here's the thing: we have a chat group, a live chat group. It's our own chat software, actually, though. And our mastermind members chat with each other in real time, and they help each other with the predictions. So they get in all the time, and they do these little sessions, and they're talking about the charts and what are things going on. Hey, are you going up in this one, down on this one? What are you doing on this one? And so that's been like one of the most, people love it. So they spend a lot of time in our Pancake Swap prediction chat in here. So that we're talking about the loophole. I'm going to do this, guys, for a lack of time, because I know a lot of people are interested in seeing it in action again. I think what we'll do, Ricky, just for amount of time here, because a lot of people saw it already. I'll show it at the very end, like after we go through all the questions, because I know some people want to buy it now already. It looks like we're seeing
a lot of people want to know how to get in.
Yeah,
I mean, guys, if you want in, put a I'm in the chat box, and I'll drop the link.
Yeah, So if you want to drop the link, Ricky, you can. But again, guys, I'm going to go ahead and explain it here. And then at the very end of the session today, like when we're done with the questions, we'll close it out and I'll play that video again. So those of you that want to get in early, go ahead and
Robin's
do that.
In, Leppy's in, Michael's in, Joanne's in, Lexi's, Paul's in, Chris is in, Derek's in, Justin's in. Yeah, guys, honestly, this one loophole could pay back your investment.
Yeah. So let's run the numbers on the loophole again. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'll show you I'll go over the detail of the actual offer in our mastermind, how it works. So let's say you start out with $100 to do the loophole, and you took a few weeks to learn and practice and paper trade it. And then you started out with $5 predictions using a red light, green light indicator. You did 20 predictions a day, and you had a win rate of 80%. Let's say you spent 60 to 90 minutes a day, or maybe you just do it on the weekends or your day off or whenever you have some time. And you started out with $100. I'm just going to show this again. $100, the $5 prediction, that'd be $144 a day, $4,000 a month, $50,000 a year. $10 predictions, $282 a day, $8,000 a month, $101,000 a year. $25 predictions, $704 profit a day, $21,000 a month, $253,000 a year. $50, you guys get the drill, $1,400, $42,000, $506,000. $100 predictions, $2,000 a day, $84,000 a month, $1 million a year. $500, ridiculous money, guys, $14,000 a day, $422,000 a month, $5 million a year. Am I promising that you could do that? No, but what if you could do 10% of that? You got really, really good at it. You learned this skill. What if you did 10% of that? You made $42,000 a month, $506,000 a year, just playing this game, or just learning this game, getting good at it, using our loophole indicators and getting good at it. I'm going to tell you guys something. You're the first to actually hear this. This is a manual process where you sit down and you learn how to do it, right? So I'm not going to sugarcoat it with people like this is something you've got to learn. You got to look at the chart. You got to do it. You got to set some time aside to do it. But like you say to yourself, like, is it worth it? Like you could get so good at this. This could end up being your job. Like work a couple hours a day and you're done. But I'm not saying that you could. I'm not saying you should do that. I'm saying that you could do that, right? That's all with our indicators. And so this is a manual process for now. You're the first to hear this, and I can't promise that this is going to work, but we are working on an automated way to do this. That's all I'll say. So we're still testing it, we're still building it, but we are working on an automated way that you could actually do this, where you don't actually have to even look at anything. No promises, guys. It's not ready yet, but we are working, and that's part of being in the mastermind. Is when we do come out with these new things, our mastermind members get them for free. Okay, so it's manual process right now. If we can come out with the automated solution, you'll get that as well. So let's be clear. The loophole works amazing. Does require your time to follow the indicators. We recommend paper trading till you develop the skill. Anyone can learn the skill, even if you're new. We've taught this to 5th graders. You can do this from a mobile phone when you get good at it, and you can start small and you can grow. You can start it with 25 bucks, 50 bucks, 100 bucks, and then you can grow it. All right. Invest in you guys. People go to college for 4+ years, spend thousands of hours studying so they can get a 40+ hour a week job that many hate, and they realize they're not getting paid what they're worth. Don't forget about those student loans. All right. That's what they call the rat race. Listen, I'm not knocking jobs, guys. I worked a job. I had a lot of great friends at my job, but I was honest with myself. At the end of the day, I'm so glad that I'm able just to do my own thing. I don't have to sit in traffic anymore. I get to travel the world. I get time off to do what I want. So I'm not dogging jobs, guys, but I think some of you, if you're here, you probably want to get out of the rat race. Would it be worth it for you to invest in you to spend a few weeks learning this skill using our loophole and a few weeks practicing it till you got really good at it? And you could print money on demand. You could have the ATM in your living room. I mean, listen, you can work 40+ hours a week, not making what you want, versus work a few hours on the weekend and make more money than most people make in a month. You decide what you want. Invest in you. The thing about our proprietary CSP loophole indicator, once you get in there, you do need to agree to the non-disclosure agreement, because it is just for our mastermind members in there. So once you get into the membership, it's just for our mastermind members, our red light, green light tracker. So I'm just curious, out of all the strategies that I showed today, the IDOs, micro to mid caps, farming and staking, bots, mining nodes, NFTs, swaps, and our 8th money loophole strategy, which ones are you guys mostly interested in? See, the crazy thing is we started this without the 8th instant money loophole strategy, and we've had like amazing success in our mastermind. Then we came out with the 8th money loophole, and like, everyone's going bonkers over it. Because the great thing about it is when markets are going down, you can make money with the instant loophole strategy anytime you want. Then you can take those profits and put those into when crypto, because when crypto is going down, that's the best time to get into crypto. And people don't realize that. When you have these big capitulation events and when people are selling their crypto, that's when you want to buy it. Which ones are you guys interested in? So we have IDOs, mining and nodes, farming and staking, all of them. Kurt says all of them. Ken says loophole. It looks like you guys are interested in a lot of them. Let's just cut to the chase. Joel, real quick, I know you're teaching 7 to 8 strategies. Why don't you just teach just one? Because listen, I want you guys to be masters at this. True masters understand that you should have several strategies in your war chest. Most people, here's the thing. This is really important. You don't have to start with all the strategies. Just start with 1 or 2 of them, okay? But it's nice to know that you have options. We're not expecting you to learn this all in one day, okay? But we want you to have options. Get started with 1 or 2 of them, and that's it. Most people will gravitate towards some that they like others, and others are going to work better at other times than others. So you get to choose when you do those. I've seen a few others charging $4,000+ just for teaching like one of these strategies that I teach, but I felt that I should just teach everybody everything and do it at a really, really fair price. And I'll be honest with you guys, there's some of these programs out there that people are charging tremendous amounts for, 4,000+. And I've had some of my students say that our program is the best one that they've ever been in. So this is it. This is you have options depending on your lifestyle, your time, and your goals. You have a lot of options. We've created this family, this amazing community here. So real quick, I just want to show you this real quick before we get into the offer, because this is really important. You guys want to protect your fortune from the bad guys. It's super critical, because I don't want you guys to make a bunch of money and then lose it because you made a newbie mistake. Bad guys want your crypto. They want your crypto, and you've got to protect yourself and you protect your fortunes. So here's how it works. When you get into crypto, you're going to create what's called a wallet. And your wallet, every crypto wallet has what's called a seed phrase. And basically, a seed phrase creates this number that's a key. That key number is your crypto. If someone gets that number, they get your crypto. If someone gets that seed phrase, they get your crypto. You don't own it anymore. Not your keys, not your crypto. That's a famous saying. So this is really important to understand. That key, you never give it to anyone. That seed phrase, you never give it to anyone. And the thing is, when you start a crypto wallet, there's nothing in it, right? But what you got to do is pretend like you have $1 million in your wallet. If you had $1 million in your wallet, do you think you'd be a little bit more, you'd take care of it a little bit more? I hope so. So you got to pretend like you have $1 million in it. So there's a lot of these software wallets out there. Pretend like there's $1 million in it and guard it safely. And one of the best ways to guard it is what's called using a hardware wallet, cold storage. So basically that software key right there, when you create these software wallets, it's actually stored in your web browser. And so what you want to do for a lot of your crypto that you're going to hodl for a long time, or large amounts of crypto, you want to store that key on what's called a hardware wallet. So there's 2 hardware wallets that we like. One's called SafePal, one's called Ledger. You can go to getsafepal.com, getaledger.com, and you can grab one of these hardware devices as well. And this is where you store this device stores your key. It doesn't store your crypto. Your crypto is stored on the blockchain, but it stores that key, and you're the only one that has that key. And that's why it's really, really important, because every once in a while you'll see people that talk about that they lost their key or someone hacked into their computer and got their key. Well, they can't do that with these. This is stores your crypto. So you want to make sure that you use a hardware wallet. Last thing is protecting your fortunes. And Ricky mentioned this earlier. Don't just ape into projects just because someone on a YouTube video or Twitter or Instagram or TikTok tells you to. Be very careful who you listen to. Listen. If they're already talking about it on YouTube, they're already talking about it on TikTok and Instagram, it's already too late. It is too late. If they're already hyping it up, pass. It's too late. Maybe if it's a good project, you wait till till it goes down again, then you get into it. But when people are pumping things up and all excited about things, that's not when you're getting into that project. All right. There's one reason why some are making a killing in crypto and why others are failing, guys. There's 2 types of crypto investors. One is the gambler and one is the master. And the difference is this. The gambler first hears about crypto on the news or a friend or YouTube, Dogecoin, and they buy their crypto on Robinhood. Not knocking Robinhood if some of you guys use Robinhood, but it's not where serious crypto investors buy their crypto. But most people will go buy it on Robinhood. They FOMO at the top. They buy crypto when it's high. When Dogecoin was all going crazy, everyone wanted to buy Dogecoin. I had my neighbors, friends, wives calling me saying they wanted to get into Shiba Inu and all this kind of crazy stuff, and they FOMO at the top. And then I'll show you what they do. They buy at the highest and then they sell at the lowest. But the master does his or her own research. And they research these projects, they learn about them, they follow a strict set of rules, of trading rules. They use automation where possible. They use indicators, and they buy low. They buy when it's low and they sell when it's high. Okay, so they buy here when it's low, and they know when to take profits here. When everyone else is buying and getting all excited, they're already selling and taking their profits. And the gambler does the exact opposite. They buy at the top and then they get discouraged and they sell here. Now, I have been the gambler in my life before. Anyone here want to admit they've been the gambler? Raise your hand. It's okay. We're the only ones that can see it. I've been the gambler. And that's one of the reasons why I started this program, that I said, gosh darn it, I don't want anybody else to make this same mistake. I'm going to teach you guys how to become the master, how to actually do this right from the beginning so you don't have to go through the mistakes that we went through. Choosing to become the master is the one thing. Make the decision right now. Who wants to be the master? Let me know if you want to be the master. Type in master. I want to be the master. If you want to become the master, just choosing to become the master from day one and changing your mindset about crypto and how crypto works. That's the one thing. That's what's going to make you successful in crypto, is understanding that you're the master. I call it the George Costanza rule too. You almost want to do the opposite of what everybody else is doing. Okay. You want to do the opposite of what everyone else is doing. That's what the masters do. My goal for you is to help you to become the master. Looks like we have a lot of people that want to be the masters. Master, yep, you want to be the master. Good for you guys. My goal is to help you to become the masters. You can do this no matter what experience level that you're at. You can become the master. You just have to make the decision right now to change your life, right now to become the master. This just scratches the surface, guys. We focus on all these profitable areas of crypto. not just DeFi. As things change, we're always looking for the more of these profitable windows of opportunity, like the eighth income loophole strategy. That's just one, and we actually have some more in the works that our team is working on right now. We're testing. That's it right now. So we're up to 8 right now. We're always looking for these window of opportunities. Who here? What's been your number one aha moment so far? Go ahead and type it in the questions. What's been your number one aha moment? Let me get a drink of water here real quick. Type it in the questions, guys. What's been your number one aha moment? Okay.
Chris says the eighth wonder of crypto.
Sweet. So there's lots of great, perfect. The loophole.
Master first gambler. There you go.
Yeah. I want to be the master. Perfect. Don't want to be the gambler. Need the loophole. Okay, perfect. So have I provided some value to you guys today? Have you learned something? Have I provided some value? Do I have your permission to go ahead and show you our program here? Would it be okay if I extend the invitation to select few to join our mastermind today? Thank you, guys. Yes. Looks like who would be interested learning these exact strategies and methods we use to swap profits, learning how to use bots to automate a lot of your trading, reducing your risk, putting you into more profits no matter what if the markets are up or down, getting into the swap alerts, the new IDOs, the trades, the yield farms, the NFT flips, the mining, the nodes, the micro to mid caps that we've researched that might have potential for you. How about having access to our private forums and chats with our family and support teams, helping each other out? A group that you can trust, that you'll know you'll be headed in the right direction. Having access to the latest cutting edge strategies we develop only for our mastermind, having access to our forum support and help when you need it. Sometimes you just need that one question answered right. And who would be interested in getting private members access to our red light, green light, pancake swap prediction indicators? By the way, guys, I haven't had time to update my slides, but there's even more places than pancake swap prediction that we do this at. There's other prediction sites as well that our indicator works with. So pancake swap prediction is just one of them, but there's some more out there, and I didn't even have time to update the slides for those. So you have 3 options if you want to do something like this. Option 1 is you can figure it out on your own. You can watch a lot of YouTube videos with the experts. You can try to figure out if the experts are telling you the right things. You can try to develop your own trading strategies through trial and error and lose lots of money. You can be the lone wolf, hoping you're doing it right and try to figure it out on your own. Or number 2, you can follow instructions. You can buy a course, teach you how to do it. You can hope you're techie enough to figure it out. You can spend a lot of time on your own, sometimes guessing and testing. You can do a lot of your own research. And option 2 is not a bad option. But what I found over the years that with option 1 and option 2 is very few ever do it. It's just too hard. It's too hard to figure out on your own. In over 20 years of offering do-it-yourself training, I found that maybe 3 to 5% of people actually can do it all on their own. The rest never do it because it's too hard. They need a support system. They can't just read instructions and just do it on their own. They need other people to help them to do this. It's hard to be the lone wolf out there, guys. I've done it before. I get it. I understand. If that's you, great. Good for you. But most people can't do that. The best way is option 3, and that's to join a mastermind. Join a mastermind of fellow community members like yourself who want to have success with this, people all different skill levels, beginners, intermediate, advanced, where you have access to training and forum support and access to other mastermind members and support when you need it. That is the best way. In 20 years of creating online programs, I've found that joining a mastermind is the best way to have success. What is it that's going to give you to the edge, guys? What's going to give you that edge that's going to bring you success? I mean, what do you want to be? You guys said you want to be the master, right? You want to be the gambler or the master. If you want to be the master, you need to join a mastermind. You need to take action. Are you ready to invest in yourself, guys? Listen, we don't compete against each other. We become stronger as we grow our family. It really is a family. How big is your vision? How big is your vision? Again, what you're going to learn in the program here is what Logan used to swap $101 into $49,000. What Dan did to turn $800 into $4,500. How Wendy did a 70 extra turn, turned $33 into $2,300. Wendy's actually done amazing in our program. It's crazy. Jared swapped $450 into $9,000 and then turned that into $21,000. Alfred turned $250 into $5,200. Paradise did $2,400 on her first big swap. Kim did $350 into $4,300. Jeff Vasak We talked about him a couple times now. Turned 0.29 BNB into 4.9 BNB at the time at $1,900 in 2 weeks. Never had an investment strategy with this kind of a return. All right, so let's go ahead and introduce. Ricky already gave out the link a little bit earlier. I want to introduce you to the Crypto Swap Profits Mastermind. Who's ready to start swapping profits now? Let me just show you guys everything into the program. And I think Ricky's already put the link out there. That's great. Let me just show you guys everything that you get. By the way, I already see some people joined us here. I want to say congratulations. Daniel out in California, congratulations. Just looking over here really quick. Welcome. Thanks for joining. You're excited to be here. Let me show you guys everything that you get because it looks like we have a lot of people that are interested. The mastermind consists of 2 parts, okay? Part 1 is the core training. This is where you go into our members area. You start here. You watch the very first video. We welcome you to the family. We teach you. We show you everything it's about. We introduce yourself. We tell you what the program's involved. And the core training is where you get plugged in to our program. And then the next thing we do is we have you introduce yourself. It's optional, but a lot of people will do it. Introduce yourself because you'll find that you'll have a lot of people who have the same background. Maybe we have a lot of Australians in the program. We have a lot of Canadians in the program, a lot of people from the UK, a lot of people from Singapore, a lot of people from India. We have a lot of people from all over the world. We find that a lot of people find they help each other out. Different parts of the world, maybe have different backgrounds, different countries. Introduce yourself into the masterminds. Then the next part of the core training is the learn modules. This is the core training. This is where you go through and you go through the lessons, and you can go through the lessons at a fast speed if you want to. You can listen to me speak like Mickey Mouse or whatever. You get to do these at your own pace, and you have access to all the lessons from day 1. And you can go step by step and track your progress, and you go through all the modules and lessons. And we're always adding new lessons as the program develops in here. Then we also have our how-tos, because you probably have questions about how do I do this? How do I do that? How do I do that? And we have a great forum support here where we have all of the how-tos in there. Plus, we have all of our links and resources. Anything that we talk about in the program is in our links and resources area. Plus, we have our announcement forum where we have important announcements. Whenever we have a new loophole or something else that comes out, we let all of our members know about it. So part 1 is the core training. This is the meat of the program where you learn how to do it. Part 2 is the live and the research. This is where you get access to our forums, our interactions. This is where you get to interact with people daily into our forums. And this is not a Facebook group or anything like that. You don't have to have Facebook to do this. This is all on our own system. So you have access to a forum, so it's easy to find things, easy to come back to things, interact with people. So it's an actual forum out there, and it's where most people spend most of their time. The next thing is our swap alerts. So this is the swap alerts that we do. We do 1 to 3 of these a day. It kind of depends on what we find. And you can go into our forums and find our swap alerts. Now, the great thing about our forums is we've been doing these swap alerts for over 1.5 years now. So we have this huge list of swap alerts. The thing about swap alerts is sometimes the swap alert is relevant for right then, and then sometimes the crypto goes up and then it goes back down and then it goes back up again. So you have access to all these swap alerts where you can do and you can research these programs, help you to find good projects. Plus, our team is always bringing up some of the older swap alerts if they're relevant again. Plus, we have our launch calendar. This is something that I had the team create for me because I was like, man, all these new launches are happening. I need to be a little bit more organized. And so, guys, go create me a calendar. And that's exactly what they did. It's become one of our most popular things. So people will go in that want to get into these IDOs, and we keep this launch calendar updated all the time. So you know when the launches are happening, how you can get into these new projects, and it's all there right on the calendar. Plus, we have our chat and alerts. So we use our own chat program, our own chat system that can be on your computer or can be on your phone, and it's private just for our mastermind. This is where we get to chat. Talk about pancake swap prediction. This is where we let you know about swap alerts so they can come directly to your phone. So we don't use Telegram, we don't use anything like that. It's our own chat software that we have built just for Crypto Swap Profits. And so that's where a lot of people hang out and interact. So it's been a great resource. Plus, we have our bonus strategies, and these are for our own mastermind members. This is where we put the bonus loophole indicator. This is where you get access to the indicator and any other bonus strategies that we come up with. So our mastermind members get free access to all of our new strategies and research as well. I told you earlier that we're working on an automated strategy for the loophole indicator. we'll see if it works. If it does work, if this automated strategy works, we'll release it to our members and you guys will have free access to it. Does that sound good? Because the loophole strategy is like amazing. Just imagine, and guys, I don't want to promise this yet, but just imagine if you could automate that strategy. Be pretty good. I can't promise that we can yet. We're still testing it. I'm always going to be real with you guys, but just doing it manually is awesome right now. Plus, we have boot camps. You get free tickets to our Crypto Secrets boot camps. We do these events a couple times a year. We do virtual events, and we have plans in the future to do some actual live in-person events. You get a free ticket to attend these boot camps. We've done one so far. We did a virtual event, and we do have plans to do an actual in-person event in the future, and we'll always stream them live as well, so you can attend virtually or in person. So it's called Crypto Secrets Boot Camp, and you get a free ticket to that. This is kind of cool. We do a contest every single month. We do a research contest where you can win prizes, and we give away $2,000 in crypto every single month. In fact, there's one gal, she's won almost every month because she goes in here and participates in the research contest. And so we give $2,000 in crypto every single month for people that want to participate in our research contest. And the key about the research contest is it teaches you how to make, you could do really, what I found is the people that participate in the contest usually excel in other areas of the program because they're learning while they're doing the research. So $2,000 in crypto, we give away every single month. $2,000 in crypto, and we do random drawings as well, so you have a chance to win in a random drawing as well. We have our share success story where you can go in and read all about everybody's success stories, and just go ahead and post in the forums and let us know about your success. And you have access to our affiliate program. Now this is something we added later on because people were like, Joel, I'm having like amazing success with this program. I know some other people that would probably want to do this too. Do you have an affiliate program? I said, yeah. So for all of our members who are access or mastermind members, you can actually be part of our affiliate program. You can make $619 for every person that you refer to this, and then $40 a month. And we pay that out on ClickBank. And if you bring us 20 cells in a year, you get to stay in our house, in our condo that we own there in Kauai. So we have a oceanfront condo with that top unit right there. We own it. And we do it on Airbnb and VRBO, but you can come out for 1 week and stay in that condo. In fact, Ricky, you actually have one of those, so you can go out there to Hawaii anytime you want.
Yeah, I'll let you know when I can get out my bones.
We have a place in Cocoa Beach too. You can do that one too. But this is just something we added later because we had a lot of mastermind members like, hey, they did want to refer some people. There's just a bonus in here. We have a few mastermind members that have referred quite a few people into the program because, like, listen, when you find something you're making good money with it, it's like natural you want to tell some people about it. So it's not a huge focus of our program, guys. It's just an option there. So a lot of people will do our affiliate program, and they'll get some people to get into our program, and they'll take that money that they earn and go use it to buy more crypto. So again, it's optional, but you guys will get automatically approved into our affiliate program because we only approve people that are in our program. All right, so Crypto Swap Profits, 2 parts. Part 1 is the mastermind and core training, value over $4,997. Part 2 is our mastermind live and research, value over $997 a month, over about $6,000 plus in value. I think it's worth a lot more. Let me play this really quick from a few people in our mastermind, and then we'll go ahead and get you to that order link.
7 hours later, and I got it at 0.001 cent per coin, and it went live at like 20 cents. And so that's basically my $100 turned into 20,000 bucks. And since then it's gone up to 47 cents at the high, and then back down. Right now I think it's at about 34 cents. And so of my $100, I made $34,000. That what I would just tell everybody is there's a lot of good information out there, and there's a lot of it that's legitimately good, and you can make money on. I found more success here in the last month or two that I've been doing this than I found in any of those others, and I've been playing with a lot of them. Yeah, honestly, I feel like the time for really making the real killer profits right now, which are plentiful, actually, there's a small window. I mean, that window might be a year or two, it might be 6 years, it might be 6 months. But I think it's kind of everybody sits and goes, oh, I should do that sometime. But for me, I say, you got to do it now, because now is the time when you can. This is when I know for a fact that there's a lot of money to be made in 6 months, a year, 2 years. It might be to the point where you can still make money, but it's more like playing the stock market and making a little bit here or there. Right now is the time. Everybody should be doing this. Everybody should afford it. They say they can't afford it. I would have made, all my fees and everything back in one trade. A lot of my trades, I'm making it all back in one trade, and it's one alert, one swap alert. So it's been amazing. And obviously I'm just over the moon about it.
Okay, that was Logan. Oh, hold on, let's go. This is Sylvia.
Hi, my name is Sylvia. I joined the community in June of 2021. And one of the biggest wins I've had is with some stable, consistent returns with yield farming and different projects in that arena. And at the moment, I'm making pretty much a full-time income through passive income from those liquidity farms and being a provider for different projects. So that idea I got from Joel's course, and I definitely was not introduced to that at all before joining. I had no idea what that was. I've personally spent over $15,000 in different courses this past year as I really took myself seriously as a crypto investor and wanted to learn from the best. And Joel's is the best course and the best results that I've had so far.
Is there anything you would say to anyone who's considering joining Crypto Swap Profits?
Yes, I would say to join and not make any excuses for not joining.
Thank you, Sylvia. Okay. Let's get right to the point, guys. Hold on, let's get to the next slide. Here we go. Are you ready? Who's ready to join Crypto Swap Profits Mastermind? Change your life. I want to let you guys know, you're probably wondering if there's a catch. And yes, there's a catch. Pay close attention. There's always a catch, right, guys? Here's the catch. I don't believe in get-rich-quick schemes, okay? My philosophy is get rich right by action and consistency. If you're an action taker, this could be for you. If you usually don't take action on things, you might want to pass. Our community focuses on positive, helping each other out and lifting each other up. We don't have time for whiners, complainers, refunders, and people who are not serious. We never promise riches. We'll never tell you what you should invest in. You make that decision in the end. We expect people to have personal responsibility, especially since you're investing money in your own trades. You could make money, you could lose money. In the end, your results are going to be determined by you and you alone. There are no refunds if you quit. Action takers are the money makers, guys. I know what I teach works. We have hundreds of success stories, and I personally trade and invest using these strategies. I know anyone can do this if they're an action taker and apply the knowledge. The only reason it won't work for you is if you don't do it like we teach you or you quit. To be clear, there are no refunds if you don't take action, quit, or change your mind. However, if you are an action taker, we are willing to take all the risk. We have a take action, have success guarantee. How about you give us all the risk? I'll give you an entire 12 months to get major results with the program. If you don't at least double your initial investment, training investment inside the 12 months, I'll give you back double your initial training investment as my way of apologizing to you for wasting your time. Now, you might be asking, is this too good to be true? Here's the deal. Yes, I have a double your take action, have success guarantee. So again, just to be clear, if give us the risk, guys, give us an entire 12 months, get major results with the program. If you don't at least double your initial training investment inside the 12 months, I'll give you back double your initial training investment as my way of apologizing for wasting your time. Here's how it works. You'll need to complete all of the core training. You'll need to be active each week in the members area in the forum and chat. You'll need to keep a trading and investing log. You'll need to trade and invest with a reasonable bag, $250 to $2,000 minimum. And you need to have shown us that you followed everything without deviation. And you'll need to give us your crypto wallet address and trading log so that our team can perform an audit. And like I said, if you don't at least double your initial training investment within 12 months, I'll give you back double your initial training investment wired right to your bank account. So give us the risk, guys. All right, Who here would like an additional $500 off coupon code? Okay, my goal is to build out one of the largest communities focused on decentralized finance, DeFi, swapping profits, IDOs, NFT mining, nodes, micro to mid caps. That's just the beginning of what we're doing. I need your help. I need your help and vision to make this happen. If you agree to post a testimonial about the training, about your first win, I'll give you $500 off coupon code that will be auto applied at the final checkout page. So thank you guys. We're about ready to put the link out there. I know Ricky's already put it out there. Thank you guys. You get access to everything part 1 of the Mastermind Core and Training part 2 of the Mastermind Live and Research. The normal regular price is $2,997 and then $197 a month. But because you took your time to be here, out of your schedule to be with me and Ricky here today, I'm giving you guys a special private discount link that includes the coupon code. If you guys are ready, type in swap. Type in swap in the comments if you're ready to take action. Type in swap if you're ready to take action today. If you're ready to take action today, and by the way, we've already seen several people have taken action today. Congratulations. Type in swap, 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 swap. Okay.
We got Benny, we got Mark, we got Letty, we got Tina, we got Flip, we got Jim, we got Beth, we got Paul. We got a lot of people swapping in. Awesome.
Yep. Don't let this window of opportunity pass you by. Don't let this window of opportunity pass you by. 4 years from now, I want you to say, I am so grateful that I took action today. I'm so grateful that I got into the program. I took action. Take action right now. Do not let this window pass you by. If you want to join, you can get started. It's one payment of with the coupon code applied. It's $1,497 and then $97 a month. $1,497 and then $97 a month. You guys can see the link at the top of the screen, and Ricky, I believe, has typed that in as well. Plus, we have a fast action bonus for those of you that join today. We are going to send you a free crypto hardware wallet. If you join today, we're actually going to mail you a free crypto hardware wallet so that you can protect your crypto in the safest way possible. We're going to mail this right to your house. Okay? So you get a free crypto hardware wallet if you join today. Here are and you're also going to get a free ticket to all of our Crypto Secrets boot camps, in-person and streaming events. Here are the 3 steps to join. Step 1, click on the join link that you see on the screen or type it in, complete the order form, and that's it. Watch the intro video. And by the way, congratulations. I see several people have already joined us. By the way, if you guys have questions at the order page, there is a have a question button. We're going to go over some Q&A questions here in just a moment. Plus, I have my personal mobile number there. You guys can text me at. I can't answer you like right now. So if you text me at that number, I'll answer you later. So thank you guys for doing this. Ricky, if you want to take just a moment while I get a drink of water here. And
yeah, sure. And I got something to add to this. I've been waiting for Joel to give me the opportunity.
Oh, awesome.
All right, so a lot of people are so excited about the crypto loophole strategy. So this is something that I kind of did for a couple other people with their courses. I'm going to do it myself, and I'm either going to do it live as a bonus training, or I'm going to do it, myself, and then I'm going to give it to you guys. I want to actually dominate, learn it, put my skill set into it, and then give you that as a bonus and show you how I'm going to spend my own real money on it and see if I can make the predictions work, if I can get at least an 83% win rate like Joel did. So that's bonus number 1. Anybody that gets in, I'll make sure that's delivered to you. I'll get all the buyers for that. Number 2 is if anybody's part of my Divorce the Boss Discord community, we have a free membership level, of course, and then we got a paid where I go through a lot of market analysts and research and a lot of stuff that we're doing. The paid is a monthly access, or you have to hold access to our software, our crypto software. So that's the only way you can get access to that part of the Discord. But if you join today, I'm gonna add that as well. So if you join today, you'll be able to get to the paid part of the Discord where we got massive gold in that as well. I mean, we've been building that up since January. A lot of people with a lot of success from the stuff we're training in there. So I just want to add that as an extra bonus value add-on to Crypto Swap Profits. And I could tell, I've had Joel on, I think it was like last year, and presented this, and it was just amazing, the people that took massive action on this and getting results. And I see that he upgraded this a lot, and he puts a lot into this. you know, the best vendors, the best masterminds are the people that keep on working at the same thing over and over and over, and they just keep on improving it. I mean, I built my software, my Slingly automated e-commerce platform over 7 years. We literally do daily development on that thing every single day, daily designs. And, you know, I've seen nothing but great, you know, things in this mastermind. And I'm not just saying that, you know, to make you buy. Okay. I'm telling you that it's real. The forum is active. Their chats are active. People, you know, I know a lot of, you know, there's some top profile guys in there. It's not like just old newbies. Like there's some professional traders in there as well. People I know from masterminds I've went to years ago are in Joel's community, as well as just the research team by yourself. You know how much it would cost you to train and get a research team for you to put a launch calendar together, as well as give you these swap alerts when you get into IDOs. I mean, the key to crypto is getting in early, okay? And that's where the timing is. I mean, we know right now the market is trading up, I mean, downward, but, you know, it usually trades sideways, and in a bull market, you know, it goes up. So you have a lot of time right now to just sit and invest in knowledge and really learn this, because when the bull market does return, it's going to be party time, game time. I'm all in already. I got a big bag of coins that I'm holding right now. I got trading accounts, you know, ready to go. I just stepped back a little bit, you know, letting some of this time pass. But I'll tell you this much: right now is the time to invest in your knowledge in it. Crypto is not going nowhere. And I'll say this again, as I say on my other trainings. They said, or I read an article, that by 2030, there will be 3.5 more billion people adopted into crypto. That is ridiculous if you think about it. We're sitting in an early time. You did not miss nothing. I don't care if you missed 2020. Okay, I don't care if you missed 2017. We are sitting on the brink of literally the greatest wealth transfer in our generation. And if you have the knowledge to become a master, not a gambler, but become a master, then that's what you need to do. So take the investment. The join link's right here. It's gohere.co/join Ricky. I'm going to put that in the chat box one more time. I've been sending it out personally to a few people that want to get in. We're definitely going to have, so what'll happen is the offer will stay open. I'm going to send the replays out, but the fast action bonuses will close. Okay. So my bonuses, along with Joel's fast action bonuses, will close. And then I'm sure like he has some kind of plans to raise the price in the future. Yeah. I think, you know, I told him to do that last year. But
I know we're our price. We're not charging enough. Just let you guys know, we are going to be raising these prices in the future. So if you're lucky to grab it at this price that you see on the screen, you're in luck, because it is going to be going up. Congratulations, Ricky. Wow, we just had a lot of people just join us. Let's see, Gary out in Barbados, welcome. Gosh, who else? Rick out in Washington, welcome. Several more here. Linda out in Texas, yeah. Welcome. You guys in the good spot. Ricky, thank you so much for offering that bonus. Do we have time to do a bunch of questions? I think I've got some questions. Okay, there's a lot of questions coming in. You guys are amazing. I got to tell you, Ricky, you know, we did this last year, and some of our favorite mastermind members came from your group. Let's just say that.
Awesome.
So you guys will probably know some of the people in the group. It's been amazing. You guys are in a good time. When crypto goes up and crypto goes down, and you're going to learn when you become a master, you don't let it phase you, because you're a master. And when crypto's down, that's the best time to get into crypto. Okay, it's the best time. All right, couple questions. Can I do this part-time? Yeah, most of our mastermind members do this part-time. How much you spend on this is up to you and your schedule. With over 7-8 ways to profit with crypto and many more, there's all these options can match your schedule. This question comes up a lot. Can I cash out my crypto profits and put money back into my bank account? Yes, it's easy. There's several ways to do it, and we'll teach you that in the training. This is a common question. If I just wanted to do the loophole strategy, how much capital do I need to start with? You can start with a very tiny bag and grow it from there, $50 to $100. I showed you guys in the example. And if you guys want to stick around at the end, I'll play that video again. It's like 12 minutes long, so I don't want to keep you guys on there. But if you want to see it again, you can start with a very tiny bag and grow it from there. $100 to $100, but you can really start wherever you want. You could do less, you could do more. Remember, you're on a first paper trade it. That means practice it. till you get good at it before you risk any capital. And then the next question, I don't think I have a slide for this. People say, like, how long is it going to take me to learn it, Joel? And I like, man, that's going to depend on you, because I don't know you and how you are, right? We have some people that like take it and learn it in their first week and then just start doing it. We have some people that like to take their time and they paper trade for like a month or two or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I don't know you. So there's no one answer to that question, because everyone's a unique person. But what I can say, everyone can learn it. So I said that to like, is it worth it for you to take 3 weeks of your life, 4 weeks of your, like 2 months of your life to get really good at something that could like totally change your life and you can make money on demand? So it's up to you. All right. I love this question. Can I just buy the loophole strategy indicator? Yes. It's $14.97 and $97 a month. All right, guys. We don't sell it separate. It's just all part of one deal, okay? Because it's worth it. I could just, Ricky, honestly, I could just sell this one thing and charge $3,000 for this, because we're literally showing you guys how to print money. So this is a steal, guys. Figure out how to join this. $14.97 and $97 a month. Just this one strategy is worth the investment. Here's the deal. I came from really humble beginnings. I didn't want to charge $5,000 for this. I didn't want to charge $10,000 for this. I got people that tell me right now, Joel, you're just not charging enough. I know I'm not. I get it. But that's okay. I also understand that I want to make this so the majority of people can get into it. All right, how often do swap alerts come out? We do about 1 to 3 a day. Kind of depends on the market. Sometimes we do more, sometimes we do less, because we don't just put stuff out just to put stuff out. But if we find something good, we'll let you guys know about it. Are many of the swap alerts profitable? Yes, almost 100% of all of our swap alerts have profitable entry and exit points. It's important